that was great, man. Yeah. That was cool, man. I'm going to set a timer real quick.
We synced the video audio.
Get closer to your mic for me if you'd be so kind.
Get closer to the microphone.
That's more than enough. Right where I'm at, get like a little bit
here,
of...
here?
Yeah, that's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure? So right here?
Distracting me. I'm trying to set a timer so that we don't have to worry about... It's fucking hot in here. Hang on. Cool.
I've seen that joke 3 times
I know. I've done that so much
it.
in front of you. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
It's like my favorite joke so far out of you. It's like
really?
It's like my favorite bit that you've done so far.
Hey, thanks, man. Cheers
It's
to
nice.
cheers to that,
Cheers
bro.
to good bits. Cheers.
How you doing, guys? Happy Tuesday.
Cheers.
We're taking a Tuesday off with Clyde A Saurus again.
Absolutely.
We haven't changed clothes for probably a week or however long it's been since the last episode came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you reek like shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's been like a week of
This
nonstop.
hat has like maggots under it. I should probably fix that. Hang on. Let me throw this one aside. Cool.
Put that one back
Yeah.
on.
No, this is actually a third one. Here's the first one.
All the same beanie too. All the same beanie.
Fun story behind that is I can't say the company, and I hope to God it doesn't come up on camera. If it does, I'll blur it or something. But for a short time, I worked a day job at a shipping warehouse that worked for, they're kind of the middleman for, like if a company wanted to ship clothing and stuff, but they didn't have the warehouse and stuff for it.
Yeah, like Jake Paul has.
Kind of, yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't Jake Paul's brand.
Oh, I figured that. I figured
yeah.
that. That's why I was naming a brand that has done that before.
Yeah. They'll find a kind of a fulfillment center that just has people that, help them ship out their products and stuff.
Kind of like Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon's technically a fulfillment center, I guess.
Yeah, and Walmart.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just we're more specifically for the shipping.
Yeah, I know.
But this company, they had a bunch of misprints or like damaged items or whatever. So my supervisor at that job was like, "Hey, take all of these clothes and throw them in a trash compactor." And I was like, "No, these are perfectly fine clothes. Can't we?" I was like, I have an SUV. Could we just dump a bunch into there and I'll just donate them to the nearest like shelter or whatever? And they're like, "We can't technically do that because it's the company that makes the designs, the prints or whatever.
Yeah,
it's their logo and it's copywritten, so they can't just like give it away. I don't know. It's some weird law type shit that
So like Goodwill can't sell their clothes because it's got the logo on it.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah. But I was being a little baby bitch, and I probably shouldn't bring this up. I don't know how legal this is, but I was like putting shit aside, like just beside the trash compactor. I was like, I'll just come and pick this up and put it in my car before I leave, and I'm not gonna sell it or donate it. I'm just gonna wear it. And then my supervisor passed by me like 2 hours later. I'd already forgotten about it. And he's like, "Hey, all that stuff that was over there in the corner of the warehouse, were you planning on taking that home with you?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Great, here it is in a box. Don't let my boss see you. Go to your car right now."
Oh, that's
I was like, dude, fucking A,
that was
man.
dope as fuck of
Yeah.
him. Oh my god, I thought you were about to be like, "Yeah, I got fired on the spot."
I did quit on the spot one day, but yeah, I was like, "Hey, you're fucking cool, man. Thank you." He's like, "Yeah, you didn't. I didn't do that for you." He drove off on the forklift, and I was like, "Cool." Like smuggled these clothes out of a fucking warehouse, but yeah, I got some T-shirts and 3 beanies and tank top for my girlfriend, and it was cool. It was good stuff.
Nice. That's good. Starting out this episode with, a chance for you to go to jail because now they have a face to it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So welcome to we're taking a Tuesday off with QAnon.
Just like no context, edit that whole section out. You start with your face down.
The whole podcast.
All right, we're gonna redo that whole thing again.
The first episode, you see my face wearing the same shirt and hat and everything. And the second one, I just have my face covered. So I broke the law. Oh fuck! I didn't turn that light on. Stall for me. I gotta turn that light on, or it's gonna bug me.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Don't do it that
Ah! I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day.
That turned like kind of clownish, maniacal.
It always does, man.
It really does, honestly. Clown maniacals are like my absolute favorite to do. Like, if anyone wants to hire me as a voice actor for some clown maniacal laughter or just a very fucking crazy clown anyway, hit me up. ICP, you need another clown on your posse? I can write rap music. Hit me up.
Necrogoblicon, if you wanna clown instead of a goblin.
Dude, right here, man. Right here. Fucking dress me up in makeup. I'll do it. I don't care.
That band's fucking interesting.
That'd be really, really interesting, wouldn't it?
What's that?
If I got a job as a clown after this.
Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't even go to clown school. I
Hey,
just
we
did a
saw
good
you on
clown
this
impression.
podcast. Had like 4 views. You want to be you want to be a carny?
Hell yeah! Sign me up.
Now I gotta learn card tricks.
I have cards in here. I'm
Oh
sorry.
damn, that's too
They're in
bad. There goes
They're in
that
the
bit.
kitchen.
Oh well, that's too bad. I was just gonna throw them anyway.
Yo, check this card trick out and just fucking throw them.
You ever played 52 card pickup?
fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, man, I love that game. Great, you're it.
You're it.
Cheers to being it.
To being it. You gotta stop. It's not as bad as the last one. Surprisingly.
I'm going lighter on it. I'm trying to make sure that I don't hit it too hard. Whenever you
Keep
tap
the gain on that, and just let it fucking explode.
You tap it, keep it the explosion.
You ever seen people do that where they'll like open a bottle of beer and the other person will tap the top? And
Oh
fucking-
yeah, no, that's I hate that. That's so much. Did you know if you do that, like if you fill one of these up with just like regular water, and do that, it'll shatter the bottom off.
We're gonna try that later, okay?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not even lying. You gotta hit it hard though. You gotta like hit it like right there and smack it hard. Otherwise, it'll bubble up. Like with alcohol and anything with seltzer in it,
Yeah.
it'll bubble up and just spill out. But with anything that's not carbonated, it changes the water pressure so much and the air pressure, and then like just shatters it.
Shit, I want to try that.
Yeah, I watched the whole video on it. There's a science dude that I've watched do this, do a lot of different things. I can't remember his name, sadly. Otherwise, I'd plug him. But he's a lot like he's like a family-friendly Michael Reeves,
Okay.
mixed with William.
Yeah, William Osmond.
Yeah, William Osmond.
Both
Because
channels I highly recommend.
because he's all around science, where he experiments with a bunch of different sciences rather than just picking robotics or coding.
Yeah.
Or tasers. I might as well just say Michael Reeves is the taser man.
He's the taser.
Because
guy.
all his best content's literally with tasers.
You're onto something there.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing to sit there and watch him take a gaming chair and turn it into an electric chair.
Yeah.
Just because he wants to make humans find Where's Waldo faster than a robot. Oh, did you not see his latest
no,
episode?
it's just
That's his latest episode. You should check him out.
I
It's
was
Michael
trying
Reeves.
to find the right way to segue out of it. I just sat in silence for a second. That's not how. That's what we call it in the business. Fucking stupid. Also, we call it dead air. But
Dead air.
we're trying to find a topic for today. Yesterday.
Put your fucking phone
last
away.
episode, I told Clyde to fucking put his phone away, and
Look at him now.
I know.
Fucking his phone on screen.
Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys pick. Here, I'll hold up the numbers and you just point at them. Got it. Number 2.
Oh man, got him. Anyway, number 2. What advice would you give to your younger self?
What advice would I give to my younger self?
Hey, stop being such a fucking idiot all the time.
Nice.
Go outside.
Change it from Bo Burnham to stop being a fucking bitch all the time.
Oh, is that what he says?
Yeah, he said, stop being such a fucking bitch all the time.
Damn. My favorite joke of his is like kind of more subtle. It was on the whole like if you want love, just find someone and love them. That whole song.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one.
That's on Make Happy on Netflix if you have that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's it's like the dumbest joke out of everything he says, but he's like, unlike women, men have an understandably reasonable outlook on how women should date men and stuff like that. And he says sarcastically while setting up a second verse in a comedy song. I'm like, that's fucking gold.
It was so good. I loved it so much. He was like, men have it so much better.
Yeah.
We have it we do not even judge women. And he said sarcastically.
He's like
And-
playing like little arpeggios on the
It was so great. I love that man so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, my favorite song by him is Art is Dead because I think that's kind of true.
Yeah.
You know, like the profile for art, like I still love art and I still want to do it myself, but like a lot of art is just the money now, you know? You good?
I just got a text message from my brother whom I live with. It says, "Hey, is there any food at home or not?"
What?
I mean, yes.
I mean, anything is food.
The
that you can
fridge
make.
is not empty.
Is that what you mean?
What did you have in mind? We're doing this live.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
live for you guys. You guys are getting to see this. Or we'll cut it out in post. We really don't even know.
No, I'm gonna leave it in.
You're gonna leave it in? Sweet. So while you're...
I'm also texting my girlfriend while I'm here. Just
yeah, just...
fuck the podcast.
Fuck the podcast. You know, I was told the last podcast to leave my phone out of it, but, you know. I mean, you could literally just censor everything I said and make it sound like I called you a cunt or some shit. Make sure you censor that cunt
Oh
word
yeah, no, I'll
multiple
censor all
times.
of this, but, I'm sorry. Could you just imagine where it's like you censor something out by putting a curse word in front of it? Or it's just like, yeah, and then I went to cunt's house. It's like, the fuck?
That'd be a really good bit for like our
Make
series.
nachos tomorrow. God, Kyle, I'm in the. You know what? Fuck him. Phone's on the ground. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What was our
phones on the
question?
ground. Fuck it. Something about
Advice you'd give your younger self.
yeah, advice
Yeah.
you give your younger self.
I think, honest, I was kind of genuine about mine. Just like, don't be such a fucking idiot all the time. You're in your head too much.
Honestly,
Go
though.
outside more.
I would tell my younger self not to be so like forceful on making things happen. Kind of just let things find their way, you know. Are you trying to make sure the audio's
I was just making sure it's still working.
Okay,
I'll-
cool.
I'll
'Cause mine's all
cut
working
that
pretty good.
Whoops.
Yeah, but no. Legit though, like if I would tell myself to slow down and let things happen as they should, and also pay my parents fucking rent instead of moving out like a cuck because. Honestly, I had it good with my parents. I should have just paid them a couple $100s for rent every month, and that would have been great. I wouldn't have had to move out and like waste a lot of my life and end up with meth heads at one point and fucked my life over for a while.
I mean, yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's
So
just,
like,
on one hand, I agree with that, and on the other hand, I mean, we're two different people, so I can say this. I feel kind of the opposite about myself, where it's like, yes, probably stay with your parents as long as you can, but also like, fucking get it together, man. Like, if I saw my younger self, I'd be like, hey, man, like all this shit about like how you want to make music and stuff like that, like get to it. Here are some things, I'd probably give a little bit more like, fucking start using GarageBand or some shit, at least have something to say that you've worked on music.
now here's how I would do. Like honestly though, because if I'm thinking about this realistically and scientifically, I would make sure like, a younger self would not know who I was.
Oh yeah.
As I would like literally make sure every single way that my younger self would not know that I know what's gonna happen in his life. I just give him some sound advice like an old like geezer would.
Yeah.
But I would approach him because younger self of me was very more outgoing because I was trying to press myself out there more rather than like do what I really wanted to do, which is just hide away in a fucking ball. But
Right.
But my dad told me the words, like you need to stop living in your shell. And I was like, oh, fuck me, because Hatching Pete came out around that time.
Oh yeah.
So like that also hit me hard. And I was like, that was my new favorite movie and everything. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yep.
So I would say coming out of my shell by force was probably not the best idea, but it actually gave me a lot of ground to go where I wanted to go. And the only advice I'd give myself is to slow down and let everything that actually is going on around you kind of sink in and let it happen, instead of just trying to blaze right to the finish line. Just kind of let everything come to you as well as you're reaching for it,
Right.
Don't just snatch it as soon as it's there. Just kind of like gradually let it come to you enough to where you can grab it without forcing it there.
Right. I mean, I have a similar thing too. It's like I think we were both kind of like this in high school, where like we were kind of just like, hey, fuck high school. Like, I just want to get this shit over with.
Yeah, but
And
my
now it's
after-school
over.
activities, though, I didn't want them to end.
See, yeah, I didn't have after-school activities. I was too busy being depressed, I guess. I hate saying it that way, but that kind of was what it was.
That's
where it's
pretty
just
much
like,
how it is.
Yeah, it's like, hey, my fucking ribs are broken, and I can't do anything with myself, and also I'm just sad.
Oh,
Yeah, but
it just sounds sad.
I remember like when I got through high school, I was like, thank God this is over. I can start like enjoying life. And no,
No, like,
No.
oh, where's he got so many people who say anything like that, where they're like, oh yeah, man, it gets so much easier after high school. They're fucking lying. They're just
Yeah.
making you out to think it's all good.
look at me, look at me.
Legit.
Look at me.
Look.
No, look at me.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at me.
Look at him.
It doesn't get better after high school.
It doesn't.
It just gets different, and sometimes sometimes it might be a little bit better, but most of the time it's worse.
And if you go to community college, it's exactly like high school, except now you pay all the bills.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, you're mostly going to live off ramen anyway, but like
Also, if
fuck
you
it.
go to community college, if you do anything like what I went through, everyone else is 40 and you're 18 or 20. I don't remember how old I was when I went to community college, but everyone still treated you like a child, even the professors and your classmates. It's much worse. Universities,
No,
eh.
I'm about to say, like, because, like, my community college was still a bunch of, like, people either fresh out of high school or people in their, like, early to late 20s.
Really?
Yeah. I went to a different one than you, though.
I was gonna say, don't say it.
No, I went to a different one than you. I mean, they were kind of like sister branches to each other because
Okay,
they had
yeah, yeah.
some campuses they shared, but
Mhm.
other than that, like, they were very different. But at the same time, they were very the same. Because I did go with a lot of adults, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I went with a lot of people closer to my age. I made
Really?
I made quite a few friends.
I
I would say only one of them might actually check out this podcast, but that's like the only one at that college that I really liked 100%.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. You look at me. If you're friends with him from community college, thanks, man. Cheers to you, bro.
Cheers to you, man.
Cheers to
Cheers.
you, bro.
Cheers.
I meant to look up why people hit the table with their glass before they drink.
Wait, you just do that?
No, that's like people do that.
Well, I've
That's
never
like a
done that
thing.
in my life.
Yeah, no, people do that. I just don't know the reason why.
Oh, I'm about to say because I've never done that in my life.
Hopefully,
I
it's
just
not
thought you
some
were
like
OCD.
Nazi shit or something like that.
I just thought you were OCD. Like,
no,
'cause-
that's like a thing. People do it with shots at least. I don't know if they do it with fucking straw burritos, but
I mean that kind of makes sense for shots because
mean,
sometimes those shots you just
soda.
like maybe this is my deathbed. Oh man, a buddy of mine and I went through a shot for shot phase with some vodka.
okay.
He had like a half bottle left, and we drank that thing to like an inch left, and we threw that bottle away after that night because
No more.
we were done with vodka. I hadn't drank vodka for like over a year after that day because of that, and I couldn't just stomach strong liquor.
And by vodka, you mean club soda. Am I right?
No, I mean
No,
straight
come
up
on,
hard
come on,
shit.
man. Come on, man.
Hard ass club
There's
soda.
children that watch this, I think.
Really, we've already.
One of them is me.
the last video we literally said dick
Yeah.
and
yeah.
like talked about SpongeBob with balls and I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Danny Phantom, double pinch.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't say it out
I mean,
loud.
no, you're right.
DP, just DP.
Fuck.
Just Google DP. You'll know what we're talking about.
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom. That's right. That's all it stands for. Keep that safe
Ah.
search on. Don't do it.
The fuck is happening?
Get parents' permission if you want to hit the unsafe search button. Make sure they're next to you when you look it up.
You're being helpful and really fucking awful all at the same time.
Dude, I'm just saying, my parents caught my porn multiple times. They knew what I was into, and I'm not ashamed, but I'm kind of ashamed because the way they caught me. It was a family computer in the living room. Anyone could have woke up and walked in on me, but it was always my parents.
I don't know how to. I don't know
I
how
would
to trail
rephrase
out
that.
of
It
this
was
one.
always my dad.
I don't know how to
rephrase
trail off from this one.
Trail off? Okay, so first off, you get really close to the mic and you go, all right, so next we're going to talk.
Next up, we're gonna talk about what's your favorite kind of soda?
My favorite kind of soda?
Yeah.
I actually, I prefer mixing sodas.
Oh, you're a fucking psychopath.
Okay, look, I've drank soda my whole life, so like all of their like soda tastes are kind of just like bland to me now because they're like there's nothing spicing it up.
Yeah.
My favorite blend though is to take either my favorite blend I would say is Mr. Pibb because Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper, while they're supposed to be like similar items, Mr. Pibb tastes better, especially Pibb Extra. So Pibb Extra, I'll take Pibb Extra, and I'll fill my glass about like 3/4 of the way with that, and then I'll take Sprite and I'll fill up the rest of it with Sprite.
You know, people mix stuff with Sprite so much, and I don't I don't like Sprite, so I feel like that just makes it worse for me.
See, the thing I like about it is like it adds more carbonation, but it also adds a different kind of twang to it. It kind of, let me put it like this. It kind of, if when it goes flat, it tastes like Fruit Loops. Carbonated Fruit Loop flavor. If you like that,
Sprite
it's fucking delicious.
Sprite and Pib Extra.
Sprite and Pib Extra.
See, people fuck me up with this kind of stuff. I had a buddy who, I won't say who it was. They told me to mix Baja Blast and root beer because it tastes like cotton candy.
That sounds like a load of bullshit.
That's what I said.
Does it really though?
No, I don't know. I never tried it because I'm not a fucking psychopath. I don't.
Well, I mean, I'm honestly going to try this now because all Baja Blast is Mountain Dew mixed with blue Powerade.
Yeah.
So I can literally just take blue Powerade, Mountain Dew, and root beer and just mix them together. So that way, if I don't like it, I can just drink them separate.
If we get to do an episode 2.5, 3, I don't know, we'll get Taco Bell before we record, and we will try it live on camera.
Okay, so like, are we both gonna get
Taco Bell? But,
I'm about to say, do you want us to eat like a whole meal on camera? Because like some people are into that. Hey, if you're into watching people
look
eat,
at him. Look at him.
If you're into watching people eat, look at me. I need you to comment below. I want to watch you fucking eat food, and I mean it like that. You go. I want to watch you eat fucking food. I want to watch you eat food. I want to watch you eat food.
Anyway,
and then we'll become one of those channels too. Like we'll put that in there sometimes. Like some other great podcast shows we've seen before.
Yeah. What's your favorite podcast?
My favorite podcast?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really watch a whole lot of podcasts.
Fuck you. The right answer is Take a Tuesday Off with Teller Morose.
I mean, yeah.
That second
I guess.
Clyde A Saurus episode was fucking awesome, man. No, but Ear Biscuits is a really wonderful podcast. The Gus and Eddie podcast is really great. My brother and me, those are all really good. Highly recommend those.
I really enjoy.
Also, Tier List Tuesdays.
Tier List Tuesdays is pretty good too. Cheers to that.
Thanks, boy. I hated the way you did that. For some reason. You're like half drink and half air, and you were just like,
yep.
I feel like if I did that, I'd fucking choke and die.
I'd do it on purpose just so people could hear me slurp.
Don't do that. God damn it.
It's to add the sound effect, because if people just see me silently drinking, they're like, he's probably just putting that to his lips. He's not drinking it.
You can see it getting emptier and emptier.
You think that people would be that smart, but people think the earth is flat. So, like, if you think that, I'm not hating on you. I just don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying?
You made that sound way too nice. If you're a flat earther, we can't be friends.
I want to know why you think like that. I'm not one to just diss you because I think you're dumb. I want to know why you're dumb.
Okay, that's...
I want to know what made you want to believe in that idiocy.
I just want to know why you're a brain-eating dipshit piece of fucking worthless garbage. I just want to have a conversation with a dumb motherfucker.
I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're thinking in there, in that brain of yours. I used to study psychology, and I really like learning about how come some of my psychological tricks won't work on people. And I realized it's because most people are just too dumb to catch it. Did you know you're more likely to be hypnotized? You're more likely to be hypnotized if you're smart.
Is that explaining my ADHD? Because like, I fucking tune shit out, and I'm like, I must be a goddamn genius. Because wow.
No, I would say.
You're like, no, that's not it.
I don't think that's quite it. I don't actually know the whole science behind it, but someone told me that I was looking up hypnotism because I was really curious about it, see if I could get hypnotized.
Okay.
So I was like looking up different YouTube hypnotism videos, and there's a few different types of hypnotism that I've figured out, and one of them that really stuck out to me is subconscious hypnotism. It's where you put on a video and some music's playing or something's playing in the background, and way below all that audio is something so like whispered to you so quietly that you won't hear it unless you look for it.
Yeah.
And like it's supposed to sing to your subconscious, and you're supposed to fall asleep to these kind of videos. So like for a while there, I was having some self-confidence issues. So I was looking up videos like alpha dog fucking,
Alpha dogs fucking?
no.
Whoa! We don't fall asleep to Michael Vick's wet dreams here.
Oh my god. No, okay, so like
Quick side note. He has an autobiography, and I'm going to read it and get back to you guys on that one.
oh my god.
Just throwing it
No.
out there. Yeah.
Really?
He has an autobiography.
Oh, that's great. We should make an episode about that. We should
Just do a book review.
book review. There you go. You have to read it, and then you'll have to read it to me because I won't want to read it.
We'll find an audiobook version. We'll figure
There
it
you
out.
go. You find me an audiobook version.
Cheers the audiobooks,
Here,
guys.
cheers to audiobook.
Too
Hey,
fucking lazy to read
audiobooks. If you want to sponsor us, just let me know.
Just any audiobook.
No,
Audibleaudiobooks.com.
Any of you guys.
Google audiobooks.
All of you. If you want to sponsor us and give me a free book so I can listen to it, I would love that.
I can't help just off screen. There's like 95 books to my right. That's just audiobooks. Am I right, guys?
And audiobooks. You got way more CDs than you do books, though. So I'm honestly thinking audiobooks would probably be your best bet.
That's pretty close, man. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna include your DVD and video game collection in there too.
As CDs.
All forms of entertainment.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, sir.
At disc form, you have more forms of entertainment than books.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Not including all the illegal stuff you probably downloaded on that new PC.
First of all, motherfucker.
This is a Mac, and I will not have you
I'm sorry.
tolerate.
Is it harder to pirate your porn on there?
Why would I pirate porn?
I know most of it's free
It's
anyway.
all online. Just connect to goddamn internet.
That's true. That's very true. I don't know. Some of the sites, they try and make you like sign up with a subscription. They're like, "Oh, our shit's so good, you have to pay for it." It's like, I link my card information here, and you just stole $50 off my bank when you told me it was free when I signed up.
You get a call from your bank like 2 days after you put the information. And it's like, hey, did you spend $125 at Arby's? Like, no, I did not. Cool. It was probably that porn star you wanted to.
I actually had an issue with that. So like, I was like, I had low self-esteem, and I was on one of those sites, and it was one of those get these pills for really cheap things, right? Now it was like low self-esteem. I've come to terms with myself. It's not micro, but it might as well be.
No. I can't pat you on the shoulder if you keep talking about your dick. That's not how this works anymore.
No, but anyway, I got into an argument on the guy with the phone because the thing said it was only going to cost me 99 cents. Right?
Okay.
All right, so I'm on the phone with the guy. He's like, you have to pay shipping. I'm like, that's not what it says on this thing. You're false advertising me. It said 99 cents. That's all I have on my bank account is 99 cents. You can't make me pay shipping. He's like, well, that's your problem. Have fun with your little issues. And I was like, that fucking asshole, man. I was so mad at that guy. If you're watching, fuck you.
Look at him.
Look at me. Fuck you. All right?
Holy shit.
Because, like, that was so mean to me. I wasn't even that old. I was, like, just 18.
Oh, fuck.
I was just, like, I was just eligible to actually make those phone calls legally. So, like, I was, like, proud. I was like, oh, sweet, I can actually call this number and not feel ashamed. They shamed me for it.
Yeah, I was going to say,
glad
those fucking asshole.
I'm glad those things are recorded for verification purposes. That guy could suck it.
That guy can suck my small dick.
He can suck my micro penis.
Oh, fuck. I got a question for you, man. What's a bad habit that you wish you could stop doing?
Biting my nails.
Really?
I don't do it out of habit much anymore, but I have a bad habit of trying to fix my cuticles with my teeth, which is a terrible habit.
Yeah.
Because that's just not how that works. You should get the proper tools or just go get a manicure. But I don't like the feel of metal on my nails when it clips them. So I use my my teeth to cut my nails down to a reasonable size. And it ends up tearing them sometimes, which causes my cuticles to be fucked up.
Shit.
Yeah, so I just either need to get over... I'm honestly thinking about hiring a hypnotist to hypnotize me to get over the fact that I hate metal and also to get rid of my texture-based eating problems so I could eat vegetables like a normal human being. Anyway,
fair.
But honestly, clipping my toenails is like the hardest thing in the world.
Really?
Because I have to grow these nails out so they're sharp enough to cut into those nails so I can cut them off using my nails. Because I don't want to use my teeth on my feet. Because
you're a smart man.
It's gross. I used to do that when I was in high school and younger because like I didn't know how gross nails actually were and how gross your feet could get.
Yeah.
And then like I was looking about hygiene on the internet as I got older and I was like, oh, I put that in my mouth. So I'm pretty sure like any kind of illness probably isn't gonna have an easy time getting in my system like that.
That's fair, man. SARS, you better look out.
You better look out.
Bird flu, you better look out.
That's right. Piggy flu? I don't think so.
COVID, wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Yeah, biting your nails and
You
swimming
can never
in
be
gross.
too sure, you know.
Yeah, you never know.
But SARS can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, SARS. Malaria? What are you, a fucking disease? How dare you?
Yeah, so my bad habit.
What's your bad habits?
I have a similar one. I don't bite my nails, but I sit here and go like this with my fucking thumb, or like because just I have like fucking ADHD. So if I start walking and I can't focus on like one train of thought, I just start doing this, and it kind of helps. Kind of like like the whole fucking fidget spinner thing.
Oh yeah.
As much as people like dog on those for being stupid, as a trend they were stupid. As a tool for ADHD,
pretty smart.
they're also no, they're actually kind of stupid still.
I mean, I thought the cubes were more efficient because they were quieter.
Right.
And like you didn't have to have a clicking noise with it. It was just quiet. You just felt it in your hand and you could play with it.
Now
the joystick part was my favorite.
Would I ever buy one of those? Probably not, because I can do this with my hand and still feel okay. But yeah, the whole thing with my nails is really dumb because I play guitar and my nails look like shit. You're supposed to grow your nails out long so you can play fingerstyle, and I'm just like, fuck you, and that's how they go.
I'd say, why would you play fingerstyle with nails? I mean, most girls don't like that.
Fingerstyle guitar, man. We.
What do you mean, fingerstyle your guitar?
You know how like,
Is there a hole in that? I thought there were only strings. Do you make it scream in other ways?
Yo, so one time, you're gonna hate me for this.
What?
One time, I might have told you this story.
But if you say one time at band camp,
no. I might have told you this story, but you're gonna hear this for the first time, I think. Might have also said it on TLT. Maybe. Fuck you, you're hearing it again. I auditioned for a band at one point, and I was auditioning for guitar, and it was kind of, like the heavy, like down tempo, like beat down kind of music, knocked loose and that sort of thing. And so I was, I was the oldest person there when I was auditioning. Everyone else was like 18, 19. I was like 23, and I was like, I'm gonna scare the shit out of these kids, even though they're not kids. So I took my guitar. And it's an electric guitar, right? So the way that it works is there's little things called pickups at the bottom. And when you strum a string, it picks up the vibrations, and that's how it plays through your amp, and that's how you get the sound. Basically, they're like little microphones. So they were in the middle of like doing this crazy breakdown thing, and I just picked up my guitar, like faced it towards me, and just started screaming into the pickups like loud as shit, and it was coming through my amp, and it sounded cool as fuck. The fucking vocalist that they had was just sitting there staring at me like this, like... He's just looking like he just lost his mind. And then, we kind of stopped doing the little breakdown thing, and I immediately started playing the intro to Take On Me. Yeah. And then the drummer was like, oh shit, and he started playing the backbeat to it, and we kind of got into like a beat down version of that song, and it was really cool, and they never fucking texted me back to play in that band. And I was like,
all right, that guy was not taking this seriously. He was having way too much fun.
Yeah, so we're
can't
a serious
have that
band. I was like, come on, guys. I fucking yelled into my pickups. This is fucking cool.
Right?
And then I played Take On Me, and we made it work. Call me back. Hey, if you're watching, look at me. Look at me.
Look at him.
Thank you.
Look at him.
Let me join your band.
Come on, man. What was wrong with it? Like, can you at least tell him, like, who got it? Was the other person better at doing, like, screamo pickups?
If someone else did that better than me at a band audition, I'd probably cry.
Who
who else thinks to do that?
I wouldn't honestly have thought to do that, only because, like, I don't know guitar that well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if I had a piano, I would probably take a hammer and, like, smash the strings while I'm playing because I've seen other people do it, and it sounds pretty fucking dope.
It does sound interesting.
It's a very interesting way to play them, but at the same time, they have things like the bells where they have them organized like a piano's key, so you can ring the bells like a piano and stuff like that. So I think it just kind of like correlates together. People can do that kind of weird shit with their instruments as long as they know what they're doing. Like, for instance, who would have thought to put a fucking plunger on their trombone to make it muffled?
Very true. Yeah.
Like a fucking guy that was like, all right, I've been playing this thing. It's really fucking loud. How do I make it quiet? How do I make it sound weird?
How do I make this sound good for a ballad?
How do I make this sound good in jazz? Wow, 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 wow.
They really did use trumpets, didn't they?
trumpets, trombones, whatever they could put a mute on.
Plungers for
plungers
trumpets
on
and
all
trombones.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put plungers on any instrument you can imagine has a plunger mute, except a flute and a clarinet. I think clarinets have one actually.
Because they do kind of.
They have a bell.
Yeah.
Flutes, I think, are the only ones that wouldn't have one unless someone actually rigged a flute with one, which would prove pretty dope. If you can do that,
Look
do
at
it.
him. Look at him.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Look at him.
Jennifer Love Hewitt, you do it.
When Anne Hathaway.
There's a way.
Anne Hathaway.
It's an Andrew Huang song. I highly recommend his
Is it
music.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I first heard that. It was on like his. He did like, one guy, 15 genres of music that he's done. Or something like that.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It has like trap music or something like that, and that's just the name of the song is Anne Hathaway. And I was like, that's really dumb. Like, good job, dude. I like it.
That's nice. That's very nice. I
That
like
dude's
it.
a fucking psychopath when it comes to sound design stuff.
I mean, honestly though, I've seen. I saw him do a few Eminem stuff. Eminem in like 50 different genres.
I don't think we're thinking of the same guy.
We might not be. Maybe we're thinking of two different guys.
I think so. Oh, you're thinking of 10-second songs.
Oh, that's probably what I think.
Yeah, where he does like Eminem, but he does it in the style of other artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-second songs.
He's good though.
Yeah, no, he really is.
Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna have to check out that other guy you were talking
Andrew
about.
Huang. We'll watch a little bit of his before you leave.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, how'd you like True Survivor? Honest opinion. So they didn't get to know.
Oh yeah, we watched the music video for David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff's True
True Survivor.
Survivor for Kung Fury. I found out the name Kung Fury. If you're interested, watch it.
It was the most 80s thing I'd ever watched.
It's so dope.
The song is on par with what I expected, to be honest.
Honestly, though, it's a David Hasselhoff song. I don't think it could have gotten any worse.
You're right. No, I mean it's good.
It's good. It's good.
It's close to what I expected, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's very
But
catchy though.
What I gotta say, I understand it's probably parts of the show, but the music video was fucking cool.
The music video was dope as fuck. It's honestly most of that music video is pretty much the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like good chunks of like a lot of what you saw were in the movie, but like it's kind of like cool thing. So when you like watch it, I think it's free on YouTube to watch the actual Kung Fury movie, but I know they have a series as well. But the movie itself, where you can see everything go down, it's like 40 minutes almost. It's like everything you got to see in the music video that you see in that clip. It's not like, oh, I saw that before. It's like, holy shit, now I have context?
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck. How
Right.
did that get to that? That's amazing.
I mean, like, even at the start when he fucking stepped on the skateboard and the car went flying, at first I kind of laughed, and then I saw him get out and he was like running on top of the car as it flipped through the air. I was like, this takes some true imagination. to come
It
up with
really
that shit.
does.
It's like, I never would have thought to do something like that,
Right,
even if
like-
I had like a good budget for it.
Like when he slid the skateboard under the car, and that's when he did,
yeah,
here's my permit.
fucking
And I was
stepped on
like,
it.
what?
It's like, this is cheesy as fuck, but it's also really cool.
Right, it was so amazing. It was, it's very well done, very well conceived, and also from a video standpoint, from like me, wanting to do music videos and stuff, it was very well done.
Yeah.
Very well directed as well, because a lot of those scenes you'll find a lot of those scenes in the movie, but David Hasselhoff's just not there anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you'll see a bit of that movie in the music video, but at the same time when you watch the movie you're like, oh shit, David Hasselhoff's not there anymore, but he was in that scene.
Right. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, they did a lot of things. That was pretty cool.
Very like retro aesthetic too. I mean,
Oh,
it's like
absolutely.
an 80s pop kind of song.
They
it
even
fits,
had the if you noticed, they had the PlayStation glove.
Oh no!
The
Power Glove.
The
I thought
Power
that was
Glove.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo's Power Glove. That's
I
what
think.
it was. Yeah, they had the Power Glove in the series too.
Yeah, I think I saw that for a second, but I was kind of like, I don't know. My mind shifted away for a second. I was like, I think that was a Power Glove.
It was like right in the beginning. It showed the Power Glove, and then like
He was like
you don't
wearing
see
it,
it
and
for the
it
rest
came
of it.
off.
yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fell down or something like that.
yeah. In the movie, it's more prominent because it's actually a major tool to the whole thing. But like,
Really?
yeah, it's actually a really big key point, along with other things. Not the guitar though that you saw with that massive solo. Bummer.
I want a guitar, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, I have a friend that told me the only way he'd learn music is if he got a guitar.
Okay, your friend's dumb, but
I told him that he could literally just play a piano or a keyboard and he'll pretty much know what a guitar is like.
yeah,
And
I
then
was
like
gonna
he
say,
could pick up a guitar.
I would learn if I were in his position. I would learn the keyboards first, piano, keyboard kind of stuff.
I'm thinking he thinks
then
it's going to
play
be as easy as only holding one side of it and using the other to play synths.
No.
Because honestly, though, if I got a guitar, I'd get the fancy one with drum pads up here, so I could be my own one-man band and have like loops going up here while I'm playing this shit down here.
Roland makes one that has on your left hand, like on the neck, they've got like like almost like a whammy bar type thing.
Really?
Yeah, and it's kind of cool. You just squeeze it and it kind of like fluctuates the notes a little bit.
That's kind of cool.
Roland makes some kick-ass instruments, man.
I mean,
Roland,
I'm not gonna lie.
I have one of your instruments. Give me more. I know they're
Anyone making instruments, if you want us to like try out your instrument, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit us up. If we have to pay for it, I mean, it might not come on the show, but if you're wanting to throw a sponsorship
At
our
least
way,
give us a discount.
or a discount.
Discount's
gonna be
really
nice,
cool.
and then we can give other people a discount too if you want. And you get more sales.
Hey, in like 4 seconds, I'm gonna scream. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that cool with you?
3, 2.
No, you can't count.
Ah! What the fuck did my timer do?
What the fuck is that? What have you
Oh,
done?
there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
cool.
okay. You scared the hell out of me.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Is it a clock? I don't want to look at a
I was
clock.
saying, what the fuck are clocks gonna do for me?
Right?
This just has numbers on it. I like this a hell of a lot more than
It's so
whatever
much
the fuck
easier.
This is.
What the fuck is that? It looks like way worse.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's
It actually looks like a real stopwatch though, like how they used to look back in the day.
yeah, but like fuck that.
Yeah,
That's why we keep updating technology. That's why my phone has 2 cameras,
That's why
3 cameras.
mine has 3 cameras too. That's dope. I like that though, because now I can take 3D photos.
Yeah,
That's the
good
best
shit.
part.
My phone can shoot in 4K at
Dude.
24 frames per second. I can
Really?
make some real cinematic shit.
Wow, I could make whole movies. Wow, and I got like 12 gigs on my phone of RAM.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, I know. I got better RAM on my phone than I do my computer. My computer has 4 gigs of RAM.
That's you want to fix that.
It's a laptop.
You're
We have a
gonna-
gaming computer that has more RAM. I just I kind of fucked it downloading the wrong Fortnite files.
Hey,
so
somebody's home.
Now it's my fault because my computer's broken and my boyfriend was so mad at me that I was grounded from computers for like a week. Oh no, what is that?
I'm shooting in 4K. At
Oh,
24
no.
frames per second.
Not 4K. I'm so scared. What if people can see my acne?
Hey, look, some beer.
Beer is good.
I'm gonna try
And
to
stuff.
put that into the middle of that fucking. Anyway, you gotta stop. The slurp is killing me, man. Why would you slurp it like that when you could snort it like this?
Actually, funny story. My cousin, when I was very young, I would say about 5 or 6, was like, "What happens if you drink orange juice through your nose?" And I had just learned that orange juice had citric acid in it, so it was mildly acidic. And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." So I was like,
I don't know. What happens if you drink orange juice through your nose?
You tell me. Figure it out.
So he brings this mug of orange juice to his nose, and he goes, and he swallows, and all he goes, snot dripping down his face as it's burning his face. It hurts. I'm gonna die. I'm laughing so hard at him because I was like, I forgot to mention, orange juice has acid in it. And he goes, "You knew?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but did it hurt?"
Just the sounds you made reminded me of a weird story. So thanks for that. This is gonna seem real off topic, but
go ahead.
my immediate family, my mom, my dad, and my brother, we went to a pound.
Oh boy.
I know, just what a weird fucking segue.
Okay.
And we were like, I think at the time we were looking for a dog because we had a dog and needed a friend or something.
Right.
So, we were looking through dogs and trying to find one that we could rescue that we think would fit well with our dog because he was a big dog, he was a boxer.
Right.
And didn't find one at the place, but while we're here, look through all the other pets too. And we went through the little the room that had the cats in it, and I saw this cat that I swear to God was Garfield, fat motherfucker. If I stood him up, he'd still be this wide. He was a big motherfucker. So me being, I think I was 11 or 12, I made the dumb mistake of putting my finger in the cage and say, hey, little cat, and it fucking jumped. And I pulled back in time, but his claws were like on the other side of the grate. And I was like, oh god, like that was real close, but like no one noticed. No one else in my family or none of the workers saw it. So I was just like, so mom, I just tried to like play it off like it didn't happen. And they my parents like circled the room, and they came back, and my dad saw it. He was like, oh, look at this cute cat, talking about the same one that I put my finger in the cage to. And he started doing the same shit, and I was like, Dad, you don't want to do that. And before I could say anything, I just heard the most disgusting hiss.
Oh,
it was like but it was like a cat. I was like, oh, my dad just laughed. I was sitting there like thinking about losing my fingertips. So I was like, thank God he's not as dumb as I am. But just the sound that cat made, just like it could front a metal band and no one would question it.
Yeah, no joke. Oh, it's great.
Cats have the weirdest growls, man.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes like
some of them can talk using that growl.
Yeah,
that's what I love. Those are hilarious videos.
It's always interesting too, because it seems like like if you have two cats, like my parents do now, it seems like they just kind of like talk to each other without ever making a sound.
That's because they watch their facial expressions. And
it's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, no, body language is super key in animals. Like there was a study done way back in the day, because they thought that animals can just telepathy like to each other all this like information, like hey, I'm talking to you through brainwaves, right? So they did a few studies, but they've never been really recreated, to my knowledge, to actually show factual evidence of it. And like what I honestly think it is, like from like everything I've known about, like when it comes to not being able to talk, you usually watch people's body language more and listen more. And if you can't listen, then the body language is all you have to go off of.
Right.
So if they're not able to communicate verbally what they want to tell you, you watch the body language hardcore to see any distinct changes.
Yeah.
So cats and dogs, the reason they're able to pick up on such small things we wouldn't notice is because they watch every single movement we make rather than the few movements that we actually see on each other.
Yeah.
And I think only people who have been training their eyes to see absolutely every single like micro movement on you can actually see if you're trying to, lie to them or something.
That's nuts, man.
But there are so many micro facial movements that you don't even know you have control of that are always happening.
Yeah.
Everyone has a tick, but nobody will know your tick if you can cover it up. Problem is, what if you don't know your tick?
Right.
So, like, if you don't know what tick you have, you can't lie.
I hate it. Could you imagine, like, if this entire episode we never said a word and it was just our facial expressions?
Dude, that would be absolutely
Cats
insane.
would love us.
Cats would be like, what are they doing?
Yo,
and
this
then
motherfucker
we just
spitting.
dangle a string for like 4 minutes, and the cat's just like,
bro, tell me more. Why are you sad? This is a cat sitting there watching our podcast, just like, he's not okay.
hey, human, they're like you. They're depressed.
Yeah.
You should like and subscribe.
Thanks for that, man. Also, check out our social media.
That's right. I actually made my social media since the last episode.
Follow him on social media.
That's right.
They'll be in the first one, though, because
they'll be in the first one.
neither of them are released yet. Because, we're doing some QAnon shit. So, Trump is... I can't do it. You fucking...
Couldn't really find a way to hide my face.
I got a pillow back there you can just put in front of you.
Oh, you're right. I could have. I also could have used it. Nah, never mind. I don't want to bring him into this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That'd be kind of rude.
I do have
an unwelcome guest.
Please welcome to the podcast, a stuffed animal.
Please welcome to... I'll bring my Foxy. You want me to bring Foxy?
I mean, if you really want to.
I actually kind of do. Foxy makes me feel comforted no matter where I am.
Okay. Do you want me to tell the story of the bear?
The bear?
The bear.
The bear. The bear?
Yeah.
Bring the bear on?
Do you want to?
Do you want to bring the bear on? You want to bring...
You're already here. Fuck it. Yeah,
just the bear? You want to say any words?
Yeah, hold on. While you're making my bear talk.
All right, listen up, fuckers.
That's what he normally says.
You better fucking love me or else I'm gonna hate you. And you don't want me to hate you. You want me to be your friend, right?
Oh, look. Twins.
Yeah.
I could not even tell the difference, to be honest.
Can't tell between me and a fucking monster animal that runs through the woods and eats fish.
I don't know. If you were gay, you would be a bear, so I guess it would match perfect.
I'm not that big of a guy, though.
I know, but you're pretty hairy.
No, I'm not.
Are you not? I've never seen him
I was
shirtless.
gonna say, this is a weird
10,000 likes and we'll have a shirtless video.
Good luck with that.
Both of us, I mean, not just him.
Just
So you have
do
to
a podcast.
contemplate whether or not you want to see me that way, too.
We just fucking do a whole podcast not wearing shirts and like never acknowledge it whatsoever.
Never. Just like completely not even mention it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll even, you know what, if this video gets 50,000 likes,
Good luck.
then I'll even shave my hair to look like Austin Powers' dick and balls hair that he had on his chest.
I mean, I just naturally shave the Batman insignia on my chest.
I mean, you better fucking do it now if we're gonna do if we get 10,000 likes. Remember, 10,000 likes. And
50,000, and I'll do the Superman logo, which is way
oh,
more
that's
fucking
more
complicated.
that's more complicated. Yeah.
Say, that's gonna
So
take some work.
so 10,000 likes, we'll do shirtless, and 50,000 likes, and you'll definitely have his Superman, and then you'll have my dick and balls. So like, that's all you need. And don't worry, I'm not gonna measure it to my size. I'm gonna use the size that Austin Powers did.
So the story behind the bear, right? Is,
Yeah, so the story behind the bear.
me and my girlfriend one Valentine's Day went to the place where you build a bear. I forget what it's called.
I think I know what place you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a well-known establishment.
Is
and we got not matching bears, but we both got bears. That's
Well, I
pretty
mean,
much it. That's,
Technically, your bear matches you, so like,
yeah.
So technically, you did get a matching.
Her bear does not match her as far as I'm concerned, but it's pink, so it's it's cool.
Oh, it's pink.
Yeah.
That's pink.
Yeah, it's
Now
like
I want
it's like a Valentine's Day bear.
I
So
want
it's
the
like
pink
the whole
now.
thing is pink.
You're gonna owe me a pink bear now.
I can't owe you shit, first of all.
I'll make my boyfriend get it, and I'll bring it.
There you go. Yeah, we just fucking throw a what is that company called? The place where you build a bear? We'll throw a party for them.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if that place.
If that place reaches out, I don't remember what they're called. Maybe
Yeah,
they
I
can
can't
refresh
remember
their
the name.
name.
If you guys know what they're called, you know, if you want to like show them this video and be like, hey, they want a sponsorship, just watch the last watch the last half of it. You don't even watch the whole thing.
Maybe if you find their Twitter and just say, hey, at Teller Morose and at Clyde A Rex, would like a sponsorship.
A sponsorship to test out some more
If
of
you
your
could-
wonderful toys.
If you could sell my aggressive anti-pop music at your establishments, that'd be...
Oh my god, that would be wonderful.
They do sell music there.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's it's like kid-friendly music as far as I'm concerned. But
okay.
it's like
My
children's
albums
music.
would not be on there.
nah, mine wouldn't either.
Although I think my remix would, the one I mentioned last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still working. I'm thinking about working on it more now than I was the last one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good shit.
I've had a lot of time to think about it. A lot of time to really think about it.
Cheers to a lot of time to think
Cheers
about it.
to a lot
am
of
I
time
right?
to think about it. Cheers. I choked on my.
I did it.
Oh wait, we were supposed to finish it.
No, I have no idea. We've got like 8 minutes. You're good.
That's true.
Any other advice you'd give to the younger generations?
Younger generations?
Yeah.
Don't listen to the old fucks.
I
what
was
you
gonna
want.
say something very similar.
Do what you want. If it changes the world for the better, fuck what everyone else says. Because world needs to change for the better, not what the agenda that everyone else wants it to be. It just needs to be good for everyone, and it doesn't matter. Like, if like you have it good but someone else doesn't, it still needs to change. No matter what.
Also, more of advice for the older generations than us. And, this goes for the younger generation, too, when you guys grow up. Just important thing to remember that...
You aren't perfect.
Well, not what I was going to say, but you're right. No one is. We all have our own ideals, and some of them are flawed, and none of them are perfect. But the advice that I give is just remember that the world that you grow up in is not the same world that your kids or grandkids or parents or grandparents grew up in. So... that the world always changes very constantly, and it's hard to just say, here's the right thing to do, because in 10 years it might not be right anymore.
Right. It's always better to teach the good things about life rather than to teach the hateful things in life.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't get your way doesn't mean that you need to throw a tantrum. We're talking to you, Karens. I know you're out there. Fuck you.
I'm talking to you, Teller Morose.
I'm right here.
I'll be listening to this later and hear it again.
No, not again.
No, but like in all seriousness though, like as you get older, like listen to the younger generations. They're not like stupid. They're especially with technology nowadays. Younger kids are way smarter, a lot smarter than me probably. They probably IQ levels are probably going way up nowadays than they used to be. But it's also not really the techie. It's not really the test taking ability. And what I mean by IQ, I mean like their intelligence level of humans is going up because technology is advancing.
Their ability to adapt is getting much more.
That's why
more necessary.
Yeah, it's more necessary to adapt, and like it's the brain adapting rather than the whole body, because the whole body has to take years and years and years to adapt to anything, but the brain can adapt like that. It's just so simple. As long as you're willing for the change, you have to be willing to accept the what ifs of the world. Like a lot of why children I look up to a lot of times I'll look up to kids because like they're so innocent and pure. They don't they don't see all the negative shit of the world. They just see all the beauty in everything. I literally went on a hike with my boyfriend recently, and some kids were like, "Look! Mushrooms!" And they weren't even the psychedelic kind, you know? Like, they were just like, normal ass fungi. They were like, "Whoa, that's a fungus!" And they were just mesmerized by a fungus. Like, stopped on the trail. We, like, walked past them because I don't care about some mushrooms. I've seen those million times before. But these kids, they're seeing it as if it's the first time in their entire lives, and they're just like, "Wow, that's amazing." And that childlike wonder just really like makes me go, wow, I really need to see the world like that again, because that's where everything felt right.
And I think that's the advice you should walk away with, is take the beauty out of every little thing that you possibly can. You know, your job might suck, but you got the weekends to look forward to. And those weekends, if you're sitting around wasting your time, or your off days, or, you know, just try to make the most of what you got, you know?
Yeah, if you're having a good time, just relaxing and doing nothing. And don't let anxiety plague you about how you should do something with your life. Just do what you want.
I need that advice.
Yeah, you do. Fuck you.
I need that advice all the time at my day job, and I still wake up at 8 in the morning. It's just like, I gotta do something.
I understand that.
I got up this morning to set up this, and it took me all like
20 minutes.
Well, I'd say like an hour. Like all, because a lot of the shit was in the basement.
Okay,
I
makes
had
sense.
to set up Keybase on my new computer.
Right.
Yeah, it took me all like 2 hours, and it was like, you know, maybe like 11:30 when I got everything done. I was like,
nice. What do I do for the rest of this time?
So I wonder what's on TV. You know?
Hey, do you want to use a camera?
And then my dumb brain was like, all right, it's about 3:30, and you're like, hey, I'm here. I was like, oh God, I gotta go brush my teeth. And I like fucking scrambled because my dumbass didn't think to do like the little shit.
Right, because you were too focused on like the main things that you were like.
I gotta make sure the audio recorder's going. Gotta make sure the camera's charged. I gotta make sure we got microphones. Gotta make sure we got mangaritas.
Right, gotta make sure we got the alcohol for the fucking party.
Gotta have the alcohol.
Gotta get drunk, otherwise you can't speak the truth. Go hide behind some lies. No joke, but like,
can we just do the rest of this podcast without speaking proper English?
Another
like 2 minutes is just. Oh, shit.
I mean, are you sure you want to do that?
Listen, man, last time you said that, I threw my microphone into my counter.
I know.
My desk.
I'm surprised your microphone's still working after all this time.
Right? It's.
Hello?
Yeah, they work.
Yeah, it's still working. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I didn't doubt that for a second. I just wanted to yell.
Right. Absolutely. So, like, after this is done, we're going to go test my experiment I told him about with that water in these bottles.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love showing people new science tricks and shit.
Science tricks.
And then he's going to show me some of those music peoples we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and then I guess we'll have to get ready for, like, you know, we'll have to figure out next time we're going to get this all going again.
I've been working on trying to tear the string off my pants for like 8 minutes.
Congratulations. The cats are thrilled that you got the string ready. Absolutely fantastic.
Smile, but not in a fake way. Smile in a real way. Remember, no words. It's for the cats.
Did you do that?
last parting words?
I guess if you want, follow me on Twitch. I usually stream Dead by Daylight. I rage at the game a lot, and I usually try and play with friends, but I'm usually alone.
That is a painful game to play sometimes.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
I know.
I'm a rank 9 so far. Okay, so like I'm way up there.
Yeah.
I got a lot of the fucking shit. Okay, it's rough. That's why I try and play with friends though, because like if I'm playing with friends, at least I can communicate with them and make sure they're not being dumbasses.
Right.
I want them to be as fucking good as they can be.
Yeah.
But if you want to learn more about like my personal life and stuff, I talk a lot about that stuff over on that channel, as well as playing that game and getting mad.
That's fair.
Anyway, man.
Yeah, man.
So it's been wonderful being on here. I'm hoping we can do this a lot more because it's a lot of fun, man.
Welcome to the family, by the way.
Yeah. So like, how do I? This is a pretty close knit. How do I just?
Just take that exit.
That one.
That exit.
Okay,
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow right behind you, actually. See you guys in like whenever.